It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
There we go, sit on. There we go, sit on.
Smith start with a throw here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Here we go, here we go. Check 59, cover.
2nd and 10, again it's Smith. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Run. Hey, it's a clip.
From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team out there now. Michael Dixon on to kick it away. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 3 now. Nick's looking to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Nick's from the gun. That throw behind his intended target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan. Has him on the quick hitter.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. On third down, here's Nix. It is caught left side. And that will not be enough for a first down. Here we go on fourth, Nix. They connect for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Second and 10 now. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Running right, it's Williams. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19, Tiger, 19, check, Panther.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
A tight end in motion now. Nix with it on first. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Maybe 4 yards on that run. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bring it.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith in the pistol. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Cut by Lockett. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sent down by Cody Barton.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning the tight end now. On 3rd down, Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Trying for it, it's Walker. He breaks the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
1st down, ball at the 36. Smith to the air now. Walker hauls it in. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 14. Gets this to Fant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks looking at 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey.
Broke through the tackle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Riley Moss with that tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
No ball, no ball. Hold. 49, flip it off, 49.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! Now this is picked up inside the 35.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, so it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Nix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Broncos looking at a punt on fourth down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10.
Line. Ready. Net.
Now Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air. It's Smith. Into the hands of Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Smith. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36.
There we go, Sonoma. There we go, Sonoma.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
He'll throw it. Throwing for the end zone. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Broncos will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Second and 13. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Going for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Going for it, it's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This is one of those times, Kate, where I got to put my glasses on up in the booth and realize the line between receiver and tight end is so easily blurred. Why? Because this guy can run. He showed it before the catch with a great route, and he showed it even more so with the yards after catch.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Goes to show you, Brock, even when you have a play pretty well covered, those tight ends can still find a way to get you.
And I know people get tired of me and other broadcasters calling tight ends mismatches. But we'll stop calling them that when it's no longer true. And as the average tight end continues becoming more athletic by the year in this league, well, they'll only continue getting tougher and tougher to stop in coverage.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Jack's left.
From the gun, Smith. Connects with Fant. And he's touchdown after a nice pick up there to get the first. Offense up to the line fast.
Tuesday.
First down, Smith to throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Smith. Throwing deep for the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Walker now from the gun. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got to... All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Slow ball, slow ball. 53, 53.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he rocks the tackler. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
2nd and 4. Escapes out to the left. It is Cup, left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Williams on the carry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Go.
Nix from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go. Reload.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Touchdown, Denver! Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's one. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Come on.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we go to
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Walker on first down. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. One final shot here. Walker hauls it in. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. This has been another Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Smith start with a throw here. He's on the move. Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
60 by 6, Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Working quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
To throw, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Smith back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this third down. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on third, Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's gonna bring up fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this clean at the 30. Escapes a defender. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Broncos get set to take over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running right, it's Williams. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready? Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawks football.
Here we go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
They put a receiver in motion right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this, but just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, here we go, hey.
2nd and 10 now. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Smith on 1st down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Ready.
They give up the gut to Walker, and the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap to Smith. On the move, headed right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Intercepted in the end zone. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60. Hey, check, go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80. Alert.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal.
Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Nick's on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Nix. Flush down now to his left. Finds Mims. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Come 19. Come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They'll throw again. Nix. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready? 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Get up.
Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Bertolet able to knock it through. And they're on the board.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
To the air, 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos beginning their drive here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Unlock Lion. Unlock.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they had that one contained right at the line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Nick's now to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Running left, here's Walker. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
13 next.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Touchdown, Seattle! So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Huh.
Throwing on first down, Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Anthony, Buffalo 18. Check go.
Nix with it on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
There we go.
First down, Smith to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
There we go, throw it.
Man in motion here.
Hold. There we go, throw it.
From the gun, Smith. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Strike, strike.
Back to the air. It's Smith. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll send him over right. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense up to the line fast. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Nick's looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Walker now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Smith coming off that pick. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now an inside give to Walker. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Hey, trio left.
Smith in the pistol. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now a 4th down staring right at him. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, we go to line. Check 59, check 59, cover, cover. So what's up?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And they kick him off again. Pat Surtain has it.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Check. 18 right, 18 right.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Getting out to his left. Taking a big shot for the end. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Smith on first down. And they pick him off again. And the Broncos capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Check go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He sends this one to the end zone. Big game downfield. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.